Ho Chi Minh, monster extraordinaire. America lost 58,000 men in the Vietnam War, and an equal number of South Vietnamese soldiers perished. While the other side, the North Vietnamese Communists, lost over 1 million soldiers and civilians. Think of what that means. Ho Chi Minh could have foreseen that the war would kill 1 million of his countrymen if he continued the struggle. He could have said, "I'll discontinue the fighting. I'll let the USA and the South Vietnamese win, just so all the killing can stop. And so my people can live their lives and raise their families and work at their little jobs and raise their little children." But no, Ho Chi Minh refused to put the Vietnamese people first. He put himself first. "I am the great Ho Chi Minh who will beat the Americans, even though the USA is a great superpower." He basically said, "I have to win. I have to win. I have to beat the Americans so that I can boast that I beat a superpower nation with a ragtag army of 5 feet tall, rice-eating Asian peasants." Think of what an egomaniac Ho Chi Minh must have been. He won his victory on the backs of 1 million half-starved, overworked, penniless peasants who perished just so Ho, the Great One, could bask in the glory of beating America, the richest nation on earth. Think of the megalomania, the supreme selfishness, the total narcissism of Ho Chi Minh, monster extraordinaire. We can conclude that Ho Chi Minh had no love whatsoever for the Vietnamese people. He put his own ego above love for humanity. We can say with a straight face that he deserves to be rejected and even hated and despised by all peace and freedom-loving people of the world. He deserves to be lumped together with Hitler and Stalin as a super insufferable monster whose reputation can never be repaired, whose record can never be rehabilitated. Not in 1,000 years, not even in 1,000,000 years. Who were the American anti-war demonstrators in the late 60s and 70s who chanted, Ho, ho, ho. Ho Chi Minh is going to win. They were racists who said that they, as Americans, deserve to be free, but the Vietnamese who were fighting for their freedom did not deserve to be free because they were 5 feet tall, yellow-skinned, illiterate peasants. The anti-war demonstrators, like John Kerry, were racists, racist monsters. And John Kerry deserved to lose the presidential election in 2004. Hooray for George Bush for defeating John Moron Kerry. John Racist Kerry. I'm going to write a transcript in the description box under this video, so please make a copy so that when EMP occurs, when Russia bombs America, EMP will occur and computers will be disabled. But this video, the transcript, will survive if you make a paper copy. I'm expecting a Russian attack in October, and 5 months later, Christ will come and take away Russia's victory, and that would be right in time for Purim, which is when Haman was killed. He was a prototype of the Antichrist, and it would be fitting for the real Antichrist to die the same time as Haman. So I'm expecting that in late February of 2021. As far as the 5 months as the length of the trib, that's given in Revelation 9, verse 5 and 10, 5 months. And it's also implied in Matthew 24:29, where Christ says immediately after the tribulation of 70 AD, which was 5 months long, that was the Roman-Jewish War, the Roman siege of Jerusalem was 5 months. He says immediately after that, another tribulation will begin, which is talking where he says the stars will fall. He's talking about man-made stars. He's talking about Russian bombs. That's the start of the end time trib. Now, why would he put the two tribs together? Well, it could be that he wants to show that they are one in length. And if this end time trib is 5 months, it would be one with the tribulation of 70 AD. That's my reasoning. One more thing. Christ said, I come quickly. That's Revelation 3, verse 11, Revelation 22, verse 7, verse 12, and verse 20. And it means he comes quickly once the tribulation begins. Now, if he comes after just 5 months of tribulation, that would be quick. That would be coming quickly, wouldn't it? And that's why I say we go with the 5 months. We throw out the 7-year trib, which is totally false. Please try to get over the 7-year trib. It doesn't fit Christ's words, I come quickly.